The Midnight Man, a haunting New Year's reckoning. It was supposed to be a quiet night. A bottle of champagne, the countdown on TV, and maybe some fireworks if I felt like braving the cold. But instead, I spent it in my car, parked on an empty road, staring at the clock as it ticked toward midnight. A haunting voicemail echoes in the background as the man prepares to confront his past, the dark woods looming ahead. It started with a voicemail, no number, no name, just a whisper. Come to where it happened. I knew exactly what they meant. 10 years ago, on this night, my friends and I did something terrible. We thought it was just a game, spinning the bottle in the woods, daring each other to summon the Midnight Man. It was supposed to be a joke, until it wasn't. We swore never to talk about what happened that night. But now, sitting in my car at the edge of those same woods, I couldn't ignore the pull. I stepped out into the freezing air. The woods were silent, the kind of silence that presses against your ears, making you hear your own heartbeat. I walked deeper, flashlight in hand, until I found it. The clearing. The unsettling presence of the Midnight Man and the ghosts of friends lost. The bottle was still there, half buried in dirt and snow. It shouldn't have been, but it was. And beside it, something new. A clock sitting upright in the center of the clearing. 11:59. I didn't move, didn't breathe. The second hand ticked louder than it should have been. Then I heard it, the laughter. Faint at first, coming from the trees. It grew louder, overlapping voices I recognized. My friends, the ones who didn't make it out that night. "Why didn't you help us?" a voice whispered behind me. I spun around, but there was no one there. Just shadows and cold. The clock struck midnight. The laughter stopped. Something moved in the darkness. A shape, tall and wrong, its limbs too long, its grin too wide. "We waited for you," it said. I tried to run, but the ground beneath me wasn't ground anymore. It was soft, pulling me under like quicksand. The last thing I saw was the clock, ticking backward now, and the bottle spinning on its own, pointing right at me.